Welcome back, Crits and Failures, to another episode of Critical Fail, the Dungeons & Dragons podcast. We continue on with our 5th edition campaign, Deep Under the Mountain, as the party continues to try to make their way back out and eventually, hopefully, possibly, maybe get vengeance against the people who put them here. First, they have to figure out where the allegiances lie on this shaky Goblin character, and that's just the first of numerous troubles before they can make their way out of here and back to, well, some semblance of safety, or at least normalcy, or at least the sun. This episode is brought to you by Matt's Mats. Matt's Mats are the acrylic 1-inch grid system that we make ourselves. They are a grid system Dungeons & Dragons / role-playing map that you can write on with dry erase, and they are super fast and easy and quick, and the people who bought them so far just love them. They are fun and fast and creative and easy and elegant, and they don't try and tell you what things should look like, but they let you have every little detail in there that you want. And it allows for a lot of creative role-playing. So please, check them out, criticalfail.com, critical with a 1 instead of an L, Matt's Mats, and they directly support us. They're made by us, they're sold by us, and they help us keep things running. So please, if you have a minute, check it out. On top of that, please remember, like, favorite, share, subscribe, follow, all those things, wherever you're watching this at. Most importantly, telling your friends about this podcast. That's how we're going to grow, so keep that going. We are loving our audience as we grow bigger and bigger, and we hope to continue to do so. But we can't do it without you guys, so I challenge you, if you like this episode, if you've ever liked any episode, just tell one friend about this, or post it somewhere on one forum, or one thread, or one subreddit, and let them know that, that we're having a good time, and we want you guys to have a good time too, listening to us. So please, let people know where they can find us. And now, I bring you Critical Fail episode 34, Rope Bridges.
Half a drink left. I got my character sheet. Yeah.
See if we can kill someone.
Hope not.
Alright, so you guys were still in the middle, and we're playing.
We're back.
That was a really loud clap, sorry guys.
Jackass.
I'm a jackass. So anyways, you guys are talking to Shaky, and have just started, have basically started to float the idea of him coming with you and where he could go and what he could do. What do you guys, are you guys asking him any other questions? Are you going to head off in a certain direction, or what do you want to know?
I'm curious, what did you do before you were down in these mines?
Before Corridor Mines? Shaky born in Corridor Mines. 3 seasons ago. 3 cycles ago.
So are we to assume this guy's 3 years old?
So we're,
And a full
we're bringing a toddler
humanoid
into a
Full-grown
battle?
who wants to die.
Life expectancy of goblins? 7 years?
Okay, so he's 30-ish, 25.
Midlife crisis. Yeah.
It's more like our
fine.
3-year-old rabbit than a 3-year-old human.
I see you've expertly skewered a rat. Do you have any weapons on you?
He says,
No, Shaky did not grab sword when ran away.
To the tool shed.
Heck no. I've got a javelin I can throw that guy.
oh, that's probably perfect.
Please don't.
Oh, he can't hit it. He can't hit
Oh,
him.
that's right.
Yeah, he
Okay,
won't
yeah,
hit
no,
him.
go right ahead.
Don't
then.
throw it, because we all know that, your accuracy.
Right.
Yeah, he won't hit him. It's not
Come
a
on,
big
I'm
deal.
at +6 now. It'll be fine.
+6 now.
So fine.
Yeah.
And Grebe says the auto sounds great. Thank you.
Thank you, Grebe. Yep, keep us honest. Thank you very much. All right, so
I'm down to 2 javelins.
yeah, you hit him a javelin. He he grabs it like he knows which way goes what way.
He knows the pointy
He
end.
knows the pointy end. And he kind of gets a super intense look when he gets it. He kind of is in a different place for a few minutes, and then yeah.
And I will remind him that if the pointy end touches any of us, he'll get his wish of not dying by goblin hands.
He gives you the impression that he's spent his whole life being threatened and has very he's like
He's like, yeah,
okay,
Norm.
Yep,
Okay, check.
no.
Yeah, he's never met me.
You've never met Red or Jellyfoot.
He really hasn't died yet, though. That's the one thing I want to point out.
What?
He wants to die, but he really doesn't know what that's like, because you can only do that once. Usually.
Make a
Me?
Yeah, all of you make a wisdom check. Just tell me what you're rolling.
Dang it.
Wise.
Oh,
That's good.
17.
Is there a specific to the wisdom or just plain old wisdom?
Just plain old wisdom, because I'm not sure.
8.
5.
Yes! The blind one sees it.
So honestly, nobody but you. But I would just say, like, maybe you guys are whispering amongst yourselves and kind of going, because Thornton is very verbally going, I don't get the mentality of this guy, right? Mm-hmm. Whether or not you portray it, but, like, the ways of a goblin is, like, well, I don't want to get real about it, so instead I'll be like,
real.
Well, no, like real life examples, but it's a way of just constant subversion and torture and force to do things, and they're basically their only hope is to either hurt a lot of people or like kill a few things and then die so that they can fight at the side of their evil god. You know what I mean? It's a very like they have such blinders on.
It's always a fight your way to the top type situation. It's a life of battle all the time.
Yeah, and it's like not thinking that when I fight my way to the top, everyone will be after me. That doesn't even matter. It's just fight, kill, take what you can. This goblin, is showing a atypical amount of sentimentality,
emotion,
for sure. Yeah.
And that's the only reason I sent him rations.
For sure. But you, Ruth would, maybe some ballad of something, or like, the way of the goblin or whatever it kind of runs into mind. But I'm not giving you advice. I'm saying like maybe that's what you remember, but whatever.
Wait, there's a goblin ballad?
Maybe there's maybe it's like, I would almost imagine it would be a
Carry on my wayward son.
No, not so nice. No, like a horribly like racist and mean song, like of the goblins hate everyone. They just want to kill. They blah blah blah.
So grunge metal.
Yeah, very much so.
Okay,
yeah, from Sweden.
Sounds good.
Yeah, not in English.
Not in English.
It's not in common.
No. Okay, so anyway, so here you guys sit.
Like a minion now? Is that the thing?
You have an NPC with you right now. Yeah, sure. You guys want to talk to him a little bit more, or are you guys gonna just like whatever?
So can I use my knowledge history?
Yeah.
To find a goblin song.
Go for it, yeah, man.
I like where this is headed.
Yes. Yeah.
That was a 5.
That's a 5.
Yeah, 5 plus 4, so 9.
So I would normally just say no, and I am saying no, but I will say that it just escapes your thing. You're like so excited to think, but it just escapes your brain right now. So maybe later, it'll come back to you.
The only songs you can think of are songs of killing goblins.
Yeah.
So
You stab the goblin? No. You eat the goblin? No. You smush the goblin?
Nobody ever eats goblins.
The only good goblin is dead? No.
That's terrible. All right. I'm curious as to what we can expect to encounter as we head north.
He says,
Does he know anything about numbers or what? Who?
He's like, many goblins. Few hobgoblins and bugbears. He says, but the spider clack crab monster on other side of chasm, on other side of bridges, we must sneak. We cannot fight. He said he kind of starts laughing. He's like, we probably live past bridges, maybe live past crab, probably die with goblin boom boom fire things, and definitely die when we meet Red and Jellyfoot.
Goblin boom boom fire things.
Yeah, fire things.
Like launchers?
So I'm going to assume that they still have some of the TNT.
You get like
from
some
the
spittle
demo
in your
room.
eye. What?
So I'm going to assume that they still have some of the TNT from the demo room. I'm also going to assume that the DM really wishes that I killed Shaky for his voice's sake.
No, I'm good. It's just that after this I'm going to be permanently talking like Shaky, but no. I've had Shaky ready for like a month and a half. I've been like, I'm going to play Shaky. I should have been practicing. My kids would have been scared. Anyway, so you asked him what's up ahead. He said for what, he comes. I'm trying to think what a goblin word or phrase would be like. Kill one rat at a time. Kill one dwarf at a time.
You couldn't.
The word for rat and dwarf in the Goblin are synonymous.
So, can I tell anything about potential, like, squishiness of goblins? Do I know anything about that?
Goblins are a very low level threat, out of character. You know what I mean? So like it would be like saying like gardener snakes and trying to think of other like rats and things like that for us, like squishy humans. Like nothing, like maybe jackals. Like one jackal against a person might not, an armed person wouldn't be a huge threat, but a few would be. But then you guys are quite more powerful.
Jackal has a spear,
and if there's 60 of them, then the conversation gets different. I don't know where 60 came from, just a random number.
Guys, I don't have that many arrows.
Yeah.
Right.
How many arrows do you have now?
Including silver?
Yeah.
21.
Okay.
So, I'm guessing we're going to need to sneak at some point.
I'm really good at that.
I can see.
I'm going to see about getting these horseshoes off my boots for a little while.
It's smart. Yeah.
Do I have to help him take them off?
Yeah, I think you do because
give me your foot. Let me work the nail.
You give him like a sugar cube and say, "Here's no boy," and then pop those off.
Gives me a shot of whiskey. Yeah, so I'm back.
You're like, where have you been having the whiskey this whole time?
What the hell? Yeah, so I'm thinking I'm back to normal still.
Yep. Okay, so you're back to you guys are back to normal. There you be. In theory, you're a short distance away from the bridge system and can do whatever you want. Can keep talking to Shaky. Can do whatever.
So do we?
That's the only way out I know of. That isn't going to take a month.
North. Correct. Do we want to still check out the crypt, or just completely pass that by and follow Shaky's?
I feel like there's some goodwill
and go into the crypt.
stopping by the crypt.
Why go to crypt? Crazy humans. Why go to crypt?
The dwarf. Just the dwarf would swing through the crypt.
He's like, oh, okay.
Yeah. You guys can wait outside.
Shaky no go to crypt.
Yeah. I figured as much. How far up have you been through the city?
All the way. I haven't been out. Was born here, but has left.
You've left?
Yeah.
Well, why'd you come back?
He kind of like looks down and kind of clears his throat and he's like, 2 warts.
He's got warts.
I loved 2 warts and came back for her.
Oh, there's a lady.
Okay. Yeah. I was thinking like a plant.
Lady.
So where is 2 warts now?
Jellyfoot squished her.
That bastard.
He's like ringing his javelin again.
All right, I said let's start heading north.
You guys like get ready to leave, and he like doesn't. He's just like caught off in the moment of emotion. He's like, 2 warts was told to leave the cave, lead charge on nearby city, but she's saying no to Hobgoblin. Too far, too stupid. They killed her. She hurt them, but they squish her head, and they leave her. Shaky rage, but Shaky scared. So Shaky flee. He's like just oblivious to normal flows of conversation.
Well,
And
let's flee back.
Yeah.
Come on, Meow.
What'd you call him? Come on, Meow? Is that what you said?
Meow, wait just a second.
We're gonna head north.
I can kill you guys.
I think you can try. What do we have here? We've got A, B, and C.
Sorry, what was that?
The maps. We've got
Oh, yeah. Okay, so,
A, B, and C, and those are all the way across.
Yep.
We've got the hard road, the sparkle road, and the soft road.
Are you trying to figure out maybe which one you want to go to and whatever?
Yeah, I'm thinking if we hug to the
Wait, what were they? One more time?
hard road, sparkle road, soft road, and then 1C, 1B, and 1A on the map.
What's the 2A and...
Can I have that
I don't know what they are. You want this?
Is it? I'm
this
guessing
map?
that's the bridge.
Yeah.
That's got
The,
inspiring some tenacious D right there.
I can
See you, Bugs.
answer that, but you wouldn't know why. It doesn't mean anything right now. So.
Later, Boggs.
Bugs heading up. Bye, Bugs.
See you, Bugs.
See you, Bugs.
Bye-bye.
Toodles.
So go ahead. So I'm sorry, Matt. Well, you were trying to kind of figure out what you were going to do.
So I'm wondering if we should just hug right or east, if that's easier for the world. Here, look.
Yeah.
I'm going to make it interesting for the players or for the watchers. There we go. So we are in this area.
Yep, and you can draw on that because I've made a backup of it. So if you
This is mine. I'm never going to draw on it.
okay.
I would like to head up 1C, which is this bridge here.
Mm-hmm.
Up the hard road. Head over to the crypts. Give them my message. And then GTFO.
So you're going to go up and over, or you're going to go over and up to get to 1C?
We'd have to go over and then up, because 1C is
Yeah,
on
we're
the
sticking
furthest-
to the right.
I know.
wall.
I just mean, are you going to go up and skim the chasm, or are you going to go over and then guesstimate how far up you go? Because that just changes my description.
Oh, I see what you mean.
I think we're going to kind of
Well,
diagonal to it.
we'd have
Okay.
to go through it. Oh, okay. So we'd have to assume that that building
These are
would
buildings,
have
right?
an entrance and an exit on
How
both
far is
sides.
your dark vision? Like
Who?
60?
I think so. That
60,
was my one.
60 seems to be like the
The
average
one
of all
stinking
D&D
thing I
things.
didn't write down.
60, yeah, 60 is correct.
Like I could shoot my bow 60.
I wonder if we should go through the iron building.
Through iron?
Yeah, if we've got a giant spider walking around, they're going to be able to see
Silver-
anybody on the street.
Silver, gold, gem, iron.
Excuse me, let's go through the gems.
Hold on.
And,
Who's carrying what
Wait a
here?
second here.
Yeah, you... don't you like
correct.
gems? Are you saying that you dislike them?
At this moment, Matt, you realize that they aren't carrying anything yet.
Yeah.
You can blow
They
down.
can, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, that's good.
There's a certain GM
Do
that...
we want to go... Well, hold on. There's the barracks.
Okay, wait. Hold on. There's 3 bridges, 4 buildings. Correct?
And what is the 2A, 3A, 3B?
It's something you have no way of understanding right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
Will we ever be able to understand it?
Sure.
Probably when we're close to it. So, yeah, 60 feet.
Okay.
You can't discern color or in darkness. Only shades of gray.
I will say
Sexy.
I would recommend or prefer to cross it in the middle at 1B.
Middle. 1B.
Why?
In the middle.
Because then we have an escape route either way, rather than being trapped to one side.
Oh, I'm saying we can't get boxed in, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
So you guys are heading towards 1B?
Yes.
Kind of heading north-ish then?
Yeah,
just
we'll go up the
straight up the
Sparkle
middle to
Road.
cross
Do we
the
want to
chasm.
stop by the barracks? How do we feel about the barracks?
Where is the barracks?
In front of Gold Building, right next to
Oh,
it.
okay.
By the way, Shaky's kind of ignoring you guys as you just talk. He just lost
Well, yeah,
his
we're,
thought.
Team,
If you want
team
something
huddle.
from-
Team
he's
huddle.
still thinking about 2 warts.
Yeah. Really thinking about her.
But just shy of too much thinking about it. Please. Basemaster.
Grebe have both
Yeah,
been here.
Grieve is on top of it, too.
For
He
the same
says,
amount of time.
Jeff, he'd like you to know that your drawing looks like an amphitheater with really bad seating, and the crypts look like urinals.
Yeah, I fucking love Grebe. He's great. Thanks, guys. No.
You should be so lucky.
It's dwarven drawings, man. Dwarven drawings.
Well, you've got to get
Okay.
the stuff,
That's good. All right.
and then you've got to process what's going where, and then
Is
you
that
have to
gonna
drink.
be too?
We're going to find out, aren't
I
we?
know.
Is it
Yeah.
gonna
Listen.
Is it gonna focus on that?
Listen, never let common sense get in the way of fun role playing.
Look at that. Jeez, Lou.
What?
Wow.
Yeah, we got. Wait, hold on.
I do like your arrows that point which way that should be down, though.
So hold on. Do I need?
Oh, did
to
I do that
have-
on there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I need to have this?
If you want to. Maybe you can go right towards the top of it.
Look, you can see it.
Oh, yeah,
just
there you
through.
go. I like it. All right, so you guys walk up to where the finely built stone bridges should have been. The map you hold shows orderly bridges of what must have been stone. However, what you find could not be more different. All that remains of the bridges are crumbled supports at either side of the cavern.
He's been taken out. I'm the only one not in pieces.
Hey, guys.
So to let you know, we've got
Thank you.
top layer,
You're also running. over
middle
your legs.
layer, bottom layer.
Yep, it's blue, black, red.
Red is lava. We're all gonna die.
Okay, so, however, what you find cannot be more different. All that remains of the bridges are crumbled supports at either end of the chasm to the north and to the south, some plastered with soot. Now spanning the infinite darkness below and reaching to the other side of the chasm some 90 feet away, so 90 feet across, are a web of poorly made ropes and tangled wooden planks. The ropes are obviously pieced together and of various ages. The planks and sticks that make up the steps are oddly spaced and twisty. I only drew them thick, just so you could kind of tell which places looked more walkable than others, but calling this a rope bridge would be an exaggeration. The Skywalk Chasm falls off into darkness below, but the walls have broken supports from the bridges that used to be down below and are now tie off additional bridges spanning the gap. So what used to be was like 3 layers of bridges, and as they presumably mined into the mountain below and brought things up from where they were. And now the bridges have been completely destroyed and eradicated, and there are just these ripshod kind of things spanning it. The bridges below connect directly into the walls of the chasm on either side. Everybody make a perception check.
Before we make... Oh, okay.
Just as this is just what you're looking at.
Okay.
17. Wait, nope. 15. Sorry.
Rolled a 9, so an 8.
Rolled a 2, so a 4.
Well, for once, the guy who has perception is perceptive.
Huzzah!
Huzzah! So, Nick, Liam, you can see... like down below in these lower levels, as the bridges run into the chasm wall, you can kind of every once in a while catch a bit of flickering light in the
far down
passageways down below.
Okay.
In another region.
I don't know that I've got that too out of the way.
I want to ask Shaky how he crossed this chasm.
Oh, he says, like this, and he just kind of like takes off and like starts running his way across, very nimbly, very dexterously.
Very not dwarfish.
I saw which rope he deemed safe.
Yeah, he goes about a quarter of the way out there. Actually, I do need to make. Where's my Shaky? You want to just put him like a third of the way across one? Yeah, there you go. And he just
How do we know he didn't go across the middle?
That's it.
Because I put him there.
Yeah, because that's where.
So
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. So we are at the top then.
You're over here, and you're going that way.
Right, but at the top
Yes,
layer.
sir. Yes, sir.
And then these two are below us.
Yeah, they're about maybe 30 feet between each layer.
Okay, and I can see light below.
You can see light in the walls of the chasm where these bridges run into the wall below.
Okay.
I mean, way down below you see nothing. Just goes into nothing.
So I'm no rocket scientist, but I think if a dwarf were to fall onto this kind of a rope bridge below, I would break the hell out of it.
I thought probably crosses your mind. Especially one who weighs about twice as much as he normally does.
So
not twice as much.
We should do the math.
So I'm gonna wait for Shaky to make it to the other side safely.
Okay. Yeah, Shaky will do that. You just watch him.
Yes.
Matt, you want to move Shaky just to the very extreme end of the blue thing.
And then
over there.
Yep.
Is there anything to like tie a rope off to or anything?
The bridges themselves are tied to the very, very little remaining remnants of what used to be these bridges that were here. So yeah, you could tie a rope. There's one right next to you.
So I'm gonna tie the fresh, non-frayed, non-crappy rope off, and use my acrobatic skills to try to follow Shaky across to secure kind of like a handle.
Yeah.
For these two to follow across.
Oh, very cool. Okay.
You borrow my rope before you do that, so you can continue this process throughout.
Well, there's only this one chasm right now, right?
Yeah, but is your rope long enough to reach across?
Oh, yeah.
How long is the rope? It's 90 feet across.
Actually, no.
Oh,
I don't know how big the rope is that they give you. 30?
Adventure. I think it's an equipment.
It's bigger than that.
It is equipment. Maybe it's 60.
I love you, Grebe. No problem. I'm just teasing. I don't care if my stuff looks like a bunch of toilets. Goblins live there.
Going.
Nope, that's armor, weapons. Okay.
Weapons are here. Adventuring gear.
Rope.
Where's the rope?
Rope, 50 feet.
Oh, 50 feet. Okay.
So you'll need to borrow mine.
Yeah.
We'll say that you realized that before you ran across.
All right. He brought it up.
Oh, hilarious. So he's got tidy runs and...
Yeah, just like a dog chasing an animal.
Yeah.
Now consider.
So you tie them together. Oh, thanks, Grebe.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You're
That's
kind of
so-
black too there, Jeff.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's why he moved over.
Yeah, that's so off topic I can't even address it, but thank you very much, Grebe. It went well. So I'm sorry, yeah, so you're going to do this? You got a rope from him, you tie them together?
Yes, I'm going for it.
Okay.
Expertly.
Make a acrobatics check. We'll do a -2 because you're carrying a lot of rope and trying to drag it behind you as you
Also,
run.
before I go, I'm going to ask Urith for the pebble, just so I can sort of see.
It's probably a good idea.
I'm just gonna cast it on his shirt.
So
He's like, okay.
That way you guys will see me.
I'll hand him the pebble first, and then just cast it on his shirt.
So now you got the pebble.
He really wanted that
So you said a
pebble.
-2.
Yeah.
big money.
Wait, let me.
Wait,
I
wait,
should,
wait.
okay, I got you. How? And you're running or walking?
I'm just kind of traversing.
Yeah.
Because
No, that's fine.
maybe I misheard the description of the bridge, but it's all like frayed ropes and tatters.
Yeah, and it's like it's not like a neat series of planks with like double rope. It's like kind of like just all
So,
sorts of shit.
so I'm trying to hook up, when you do like a ropes course and you kind of...
Yeah, no, it's perfect. That totally makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to find out how far you can go, and when you make your DC check here. So
Okay.
go ahead and roll.
Okay.
Roll a 17, not bad. Plus,
22.
very nice. Okay, so you can make it however far half your movement speed would be at a run. So probably 30 instead of 60.
So my speed is 30.
Yep. Oh, that's your top speed, right? So you make it.
60.
So would my run be 60 then?
Yes, it would. So you make it 30 across. So go ahead and move yourself 30 feet across approximately.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yep. And you want to just keep going? Of course.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I imagine that as you're out there and the thing's like wiggling under your feet and stuff, you're like, I'm just going to keep it going.
Well, as soon as you said that, I was going to be like, no, I'm going to stop it. I'm doing okay, guys.
I kind of envision it as like the most extreme elimination challenge guys.
Yeah.
Who like the ones who stop and second guess themselves just.
Yep.
So he's just.
It's like
eyes closed, like some big smile.
No, it's like I'm climbing a tree. Like I'm swinging from underneath the bridge back on top and just
there
keep
you go.
going.
There you go. Okay, yeah. Next, make your next roll.
Just like your wolf brother.
Oh, 7.
So what's the total on that?
7. Oh,
2.
sorry, -2, so 5.
Crap. Is crap.
Hey, it wasn't a 1.
Roll a dexterity check.
Okay.
A saving throw.
Is that still a 20? A D20?
Yeah, d20. And add your dex modifier.
16.
All right.
Wait, plus proficiency or just dex?
Are you proficient in dexterity?
It's my main stat.
Yeah, no, but your +5 is right, and you rolled that's fine. So you are running across this, and you do think, man, I'm doing good. I'm gonna look. No, I'm not gonna look back. But it was too much of a thing. Fuck. And you fall and land here.
So is there now a rope from there to?
There sure is, and you take only 1 point of damage from the fall.
All right.
So nimbly running, like he's got it, and his feet just go right out from under him, and he tumbles over the side. The rope, kind of still flying out behind him. I'm still holding on to the one end though, and boing, and like smashes into this thing. Like one of the planks shatters out beneath you, and you're like looking down into the chasm, but you like grab back on, and you're right there.
Okay.
Don't roll low again.
Well, at this point, so I'm going to take a breather.
Yeah.
Can I look behind me to see where those lights are coming from?
They're in front of you. They're
they're still in front of me.
Yep, they're to the north.
Sure.
And then
There.
And
It's
then-
kind of more Jake.
Jake. Sorry, guys. And then they're to the front of you. So we'll just say that where they both join in the middle here. Right up here, you can see a little bit of flickery light coming in down that corridor, and it goes off into the mountain. And you look up, and you're like 30 feet down, so 3 stories down from the thing. You know, maybe there's like just light kind of coming off the back from behind you where these guys are.
Okay.
All right, I'm going for it again.
So, hold on. Before you do,
All right.
I'm going to ask. Is this, what's going on? I'm scared.
I can move.
Now we
I'm going to ask. Now we can't see you.
Now you're blocked even better.
Go back over. Yeah, go.
Come over here. Scoot on over here. There's plenty of room.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Here, everybody's on this side, so let's just. There we go.
But
How's
can we
that?
see him? Oh, that's true. We are on that side. Never mind. Okay.
Okay, so before you do that, I'm going to shout down, would you like me to pull you up?
I'm gonna say,
You could try it again.
You're like, get ready to run. He's like, oh.
Okay, hold on. Okay.
I feel like that's an athletics check, which I'm fairly good at.
So,
And it's tied off to a ruined bridge. I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
okay, so out of character for,
Yeah.
for the sake of the game, if I can think of something that one of my two fellow companions here could help me with.
You can ask them in character to do it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes. Okay. So, as my favorite song is actually Bicycle by Queen, I would love for my Bartic friend to sing it to me for a little Bartic inspiration for an extra D6.
Sounds.
I think
like
by
a good
this,
idea.
yeah, I think by this point you could at least be like, man, help me out here, you know.
A little help here, fellas.
Yeah, help me out here, Urith.
4 plus 6 is 10.
What's that mean?
That was just my performance.
Oh, but so you sing a really shitty song, but he feels inspired.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay.
10 out of 20.
So I have one D6 to it.
He's kind of like, run, don't fall.
I don't know the words of the song you just asked me for.
What's a bicycle?
Bicycle. Bicycle. What's a bicycle?
Alright. Okay.
Do
alright.
you eat a bicycle or do you hit
Alright.
with it?
Keep going for it.
Rest of the way.
Lawsuits on the way.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep going forward.
No, parody is allowed.
So that is a 13.
Okay, so you move about half of the remaining way across.
Are you headed this
Do you want to
way?
head towards the lights or towards the dark carrot?
The lights, because I can't. Well, I guess I have light.
You
on
have
my
light,
shirt.
yeah. So do you want to head towards where there are things casting light, or towards the dark?
I'm gonna go towards the darkness because that seems safer.
About halfway.
Yep.
Okay.
Roll again.
Yep.
Again, 13.
Okay, yeah, you make it the rest of the way, and kind of just put him up to the edge. So you run across, and you know just kind of he disappears into the tunnel at the other end. You know the light's kind of coming out from wherever the spell was cast on him, and the rope is kind of dangling there. And like immediately as you get through there, the rope goes taut because you know mathematically you've got probably just exactly enough rope,
Right.
if not a few feet too little, to actually do that.
Because I dropped
Yeah,
down.
because of the angle. So, but you know I'm a nice and forgiving DM.
You didn't go root.
Yep. So you go boing, and you're turned in your spot, but you are sure enough on solid ground. You've got that rope there. It's probably a little tough to hold across such a distance, you know, but you've got it, and you know it's half draped across that rope from the bridge from above.
I'm going to shout, can you tie it off?
I will look for something to tie it off to.
Okay. You will be able to find something. Make a perception check. We'll just see how sure you feel about it.
I rolled a 1.
Man, that is the most fucking sturdy, badass bridge remnant you've ever seen. And you know you can tie something so well to that their lives will never, ever be in danger.
Before I tie
All
it
good,
off,
guys.
I just see him spitting on the end of it and sticking it.
Takes out his gum.
He just stands on it. Or just ties it to himself.
What's
He's shaky. Come on.
There's no way I can dig myself out of that.
Nope.
I was gonna say, what is Shaky? Is Shaky just kind of laughing at me?
Shaky's
from
actually up
top?
above on the other side. He made it across too, so
Is he
you
just
remember.
looking
he
down.
can't see you
Okay.
from up there.
Okay.
Is there a way out from down there?
Not that I can see currently.
Can
Yeah.
you
Mr.
climb up?
DM.
Well,
Can I climb on? That's a good question.
So, would you want to? You can climb the rope back up to them.
I mean, can I scale?
Not. You can try, but you will probably die doing it. It is not. It is not an easy
I will
climb.
say it was carved by dwarves, so it's pretty smooth.
All right.
Unless it's just a chasm.
It's a chasm that's carved by nature, but it's still pretty smooth. And I mean, there you've got a tunnel here, and they had to get up somehow.
Okay. I'm gonna tie it off to this very sturdy rock.
Yeah, man, good. You do a. I won't even make you roll to see how well you tie that thing. It is. Tied.
So he like ties it, and the rope moves a little, and he just pushes it back. He's like, good.
It's a bigger stone in front of it. There we go.
He just kind of shoves it with his foot.
I did my part, guys.
It's all clear.
Make sure to get over here.
Head on down whenever you're ready.
Wait, no. The other question is, how the hell are you guys going to use that rope?
Yeah, I was kind of. Oh,
I was going to hand over hand with athletics.
Down to him.
I've
Down
actually
to
got
him.
another rope on top of this, so I was gonna do a harness for myself wrapped around the edges, so I could just scooch myself down it.
Down to to tie yourself to his rope.
Yeah.
This is gonna be awesome.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
I watch these other games and people roll ones. They're like, you miss. I'm like, so boring.
Yeah.
So boring. All right, so
This would be a good example of our characters not knowing something we know.
Oh, yeah. Separating
This is-
character and player knowledge.
This is almost as good as a ranger who's proficient in the woods and breaks his ankle falling down.
Almost.
so there you be, guys. You're gonna try and slide down to him, or you're gonna try and somehow use his rope as just a fail safe, but you're gonna try and stay on the top. You're gonna try and slide down to him, Matt.
I was going to hand over hand it.
Okay, and you said it first. Are you going first?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Nothing to fear.
And I'm going to roll my athletics, because that's yours.
Yeah,
that feels like a thing.
Yeah, make an athletics check.
Oh, my God.
What is it?
8.
Is it? What'd you
I
roll?
rolled a 2.
Oh, damn it. Fantastic, man. Yeah. You make it. God, I can't really suspend you, but no, not yet. You probably you start maybe here and you make it out about there and you're on the rope and it is just you're like and like get a little rope burn on your hands, but that's all you do is you just make it to there.
I'm going to shout, are you sure it's good?
As far as I know.
You would bet the life of your wolf pack on the fact that this is the most stable.
All right, so I'm going to continue my track.
Sure.
With another athletics check.
Yep.
It's got to be better. All right, so that is a 15.
Okay. Yeah. You're basically moving a little bit more at half speed, so I'm going to put you like here. You know what I mean? You're in between them right now.
Yep. And another.
Yeah, one more. If you want to keep going, unless you want to just hang out there or have
No, I'm
the
gonna keep
bard
going.
hop on behind.
I don't
That
think we
time
need
on that in the
more
first
weight
place.
on this.
He's already like
It's about
3
now that
times the two of us combined.
it's about now that you start doing the math of like how much you're carrying. You're like, damn it.
All right, so that is a 23.
Okay.
I feel like with a 23, I should just make it.
Yeah, you did. You slip down there. A little bit of a woo, but you make it.
So I feel like it's not out of character for me to double check his work.
Just held you.
Yeah, but I
Didn't
feel
you
like
just,
it's
didn't
not.
you just double check it like in the best way possible?
by surviving.
He's making a pretty good argument.
Yeah, but it was also slippery, and I rope burned myself.
That was your fault.
I feel like
You're like, it must have been his fault. I gotta check this. Yeah, go ahead and check it. Roll a perception check. Please roll.
7?
Fucking amazing job tying this thing out.
5. Do I just like scoot another rock in front of the other rock? Be like, we're good.
No, you're like, oh, this extra rock is in the way. And you take it off.
I didn't roll a 1.
I know. It's fine. It looks good. It clearly just held you.
I'm gonna give it a shot on mine too.
So
I'm gonna use my rig to hold me onto it because I don't trust my.
very cool.
You don't trust the much denser dwarf who just made it all the way down?
No, I don't trust my strength to hold me onto
So
it.
you're either gonna go whoom, like, you know, because like if you're not really holding on, right, you're just gonna catapult down there.
Well, you could do slip knots on the side.
Sure. Okay. So we'll do like a rope tying thing or whatever. See how you do. So make a dexterity check.
I'm also at this point gonna. Before this happens,
Yeah.
I'm gonna light a torch and tell him to cast light on himself just so he can see.
You're like, the rope's right here, and you light the rope on fire so you can see.
I didn't roll a 1 this
I'm
time.
just kidding. You light a torch.
Oh,
You
come on,
strike.
So 2 plus 4, so
It's
6.
6, right? Or no, that's a saving throw.
6 total.
How's it go, DM?
I'm really good at
Well, surprisingly, you guys are doing stuff that I hadn't really anticipated, but which I love.
Just pressing on regardless.
Yeah, just exactly. I'm gonna say. Fuck. Well, okay. So you rolled a total of what?
6 total.
6 total. All right. You false start. You don't even get off the side of the thing. You're like didn't have it ready. Because my thing, if you roll a 10 or below, you just don't move. And so I'm just gonna say you false started.
Okay.
Unless it's a 1.
Less than 5,
That's
something else
hilarious.
happens.
Okay.
Oh,
much better. Okay, so 16.
Okay. So that, yeah. So you're gonna do kind of the same thing. You make it about a third of the way here.
But he's up above.
Yeah, but he's up
probably.
above. Yep.
Okay.
Keep it on going.
8 plus 4, so 12.
You don't make any progress.
Okay.
You don't make any progress.
Nope.
Well, yeah, that's right.
Nope.
8.
8.
Don't make any progress. Make a strength check to see how well you're.
Holding on.
Yeah, holding on.
8.
Okay, your hands are starting to slip.
Quit sweating.
Yeah.
What are you so nervous about?
Let me dry your hands off with this fire.
I tied this off
Sing yourself
myself.
a song.
The song of 6 pen.
You're just strumming the rope that you're hanging on.
I mean, at this point, you might as well just turn it into a zip line and just go for it. Oh, I like how he's considering it.
As well.
It is a very bardish thing to do.
It is less checks.
It would be pretty epic. I don't think my loot could handle that.
It would be a hell of a song
What if you use
to
the
be
devil
sung.
loot?
The what?
The black loot?
No.
He's thinking about the impact at the bottom, I think.
No, I'm thinking about, the weight on the edge of it. I don't want
Oh, funny.
but
The actual
my,
logistics of breaking it in half.
Yeah.
Can it support my weight?
Be a badass song.
I think my the sword in its sheath, I could try and use that.
Or maybe,
Sure.
yeah.
Yeah, let's give it a shot. So what am I rolling now?
Is it still dexterity?
You're gonna make.
Luck.
You're gonna make.
Or is it an intelligence check?
Can I use my charisma?
No. You're gonna make a strength check and a dexterity check because I'm a fun guy.
Go strength.
You're putting it all into.
6.
Okay.
Dexterity.
This does not end.
9.
Nope.
No, plus 4, so
10.
Okay.
13.
13. Thank you.
So you lose the rope. So you're going down and you're like, fuck it, I'm just going for it. And like you let the loose thing to go and you start to slide. So a bunch of stuff kind of happens at the same time. Like you start to go, and from up above, where the rope was crossing this other bridge, you start to hear a jingling noise from up here. Like a loud, like it's like metal kind of bumping into each other. And you like look up, and all of a sudden your left hand gives out, or no, your right hand, because your left hand is your fretting hand. That's the strong hand, but your right hand,
Those fingers.
gives out, and like slips out from under your thing. But the gods are with you. That one end of that still stays tied to the rope, and you slide down and you swing over, and you end up over here on that thing with the end of your thing. Initiative.
We can see this happen though, right?
Everybody?
Yes.
Initiative?
Yes, everybody initiative.
Now, this is another rope thing?
That's the bottom bridge.
Oh, okay.
Do you swing down or?
I'm going to untie the rope from our end.
Super easy to do. Amazing. You just, whoop.
I barely pull it.
Yeah.
The pebble it was tied to comes up.